it's Roxanne Harris here. Welcome to our daily recipe for the Mastering Metabolism and Mood program. And we're going to inspire you today to engage with your wellness and create your own beautiful life. And one of the things that's really important in our wellness journey is that we're mastering our metabolism and we understand foods and things that we can eat that are actually going to help us and move us forward. And so today we're going to learn how to make the Cacoa Nibs smoothie. And this is a really great recipe to use post-workout. So we are going to be learning how to move our bodies a little bit, how to exercise in the kitchen. You know, one of those cool things where you can use your counter to do some body push-ups while you're waiting for things to cook and whatnot. But today, let's make the smoothie. So I have my Vitamix here, and let's get after it. So the first ingredient is going to be flaxseed or chia seed. And so both of them are going to expand in the wet ingredients and are going to help to thicken your smoothie. So we're going to add a couple tablespoons of the chia seeds. Now, the longer your smoothie sits before you make it, the thicker it's going to become, okay? So we want to be careful with that because you might be eating it like ice cream instead with a spoon, which is totally fine, but you'll learn how to measure that. So chia seeds are a really great source of some dietary protein and some good fats. They're bulking agents to help with the elimination as well. The next ingredient is either a scoop of protein powder, like doTERRA's Trim Shake. So this is the chocolate one. You can absolutely go ahead and throw in a scoop of that. It's very chocolatey. I don't tend to use a lot of protein powders, but I do use collagen. So you can do a scoop of each if you want. So I'm going to throw in a scoop of collagen powder because collagen is an essential building block for every tissue in our body. And so I want and need more elasticity within my tissues, healing in my the lining of my bowel, my gut, and nice elasticity for my skin, of course. So I'm going to throw that one in there. The next thing that you need is 2 cups of either an unsweetened nut milk or just plain water, okay? So I'm actually going to make the recipe for you, although I would normally just kind of throw it in. So 2 cups of almond milk is what I'm going to use. You can use coconut milk, you can use cashew milk. Guys, I'm going to ask you to stay away from soy milk and soy products during this time because soy is not good for your hormones or for your metabolism, and I'd be happy to discuss that privately with anyone, but we're not going to be doing the soy thing during this next 12 days together. All right, you can also use water. If you do use regular milk, you could use that as well. Probably not the best because our bodies aren't designed to digest cow milk, okay? The next thing we're going to do is add some cocoa nibs. And so cocoa nibs are really cool because cocoa nibs are the cocoa bean itself. So just pieces of the cocoa bean. It's used to make chocolate. Now I got these ones from St. Lucia, but you can pick them up at the health food store. Cocoa nibs, when you eat them, are crunchy, but they're not lovely, right? It's 100% cocoa. It's bitter, you know, it's not yummy, there's no sugar, okay? But when you mix it with other things, all of the flavor comes out and it becomes so beautiful. So I'm going to put about half a tablespoon in there. You can also sprinkle them on the top of your smoothie after for that little bit of crunch as you're drinking it down to remind you to stop and savor the flavor. You can add more cocoa powder if you want a stronger chocolate taste, and just plain cocoa powder like Dutch chocolate, Dutch powder, right, that you would use for baking. I'm going to add Cocoa Bliss. Cocoa Bliss is a product that I picked up that I really love. So it's 100% organic cocoa powder, but it also has like turmeric root in there. It's got some cinnamon in there, medium chain triglycerides, so MCT oil. It's a really amazing product, so I'll put that one in there as well. We're going to put in a handful of greens, so I'm actually going to do a bunch of romaine lettuce because I ran out of spinach and a handful of parsley. So if you don't like greens, this is a great way to get them in for your goal setting. The next thing that we're going to add is a couple of tablespoons of nut butter. So you can use peanut butter, you can use almond butter, cashew butter, whatever you like. Just watch for hidden ingredients, guys, because there's a lot of sugars and other just weird stuff added to nut butter. So you want it organic. You can go to the health food store and fill your own container with just, it's peanuts, right? They just blend them up and drops into your container. So I'm going to do 2 nice big scoops of peanut butter. It's a great protein source. However, sunflower seed butter is actually more. It has more protein. I do prefer it. I just am out currently. I have to get to the store. You can add sweetener if you like, okay? So like a frozen banana would work really well. You could add a little bit of honey or raw unpasteurized honey or pure maple syrup, not Aunt Jemima's. So I'm just going to, because peanut butter and honey are really good together, this is some raw unpasteurized honey, and I'm just going to give just a little tiny dab, if I can get it off the spoon, on the top there. And I'm going to blend this up in my Vitamix. So plug your ears. We're going to talk about this again in a few seconds. So let's blend this up. Blend it, the smoother it's going to be, and the longer you let it sit, the more the chia seeds or the flax seeds will expand and kind of give you the texture that you're looking for. So here we go. This is a great protein snack. So you would consume the whole thing, right? So I want to let it sit for a couple of minutes just to allow the chia seeds to expand a bit. But this is a great post-workout treat, okay? You can actually use it as a meal replacement. But after you work out, you want to feed protein to your muscles, especially if you've been doing any weight-bearing kind of exercises, right? And so the Cacoa Nibs smoothie, let's give it a taste. It's great. It's absolutely brilliant. And then, again, if you want, you can just throw those little Cocoa Nibs on the top just to give you a little bit of crunch and some decoration. Guys, you don't taste the parsley, you don't taste the romaine. It's really, really yummy, and it feels like a treat. Like, it's so good. You probably will think, I shouldn't be eating this. This must be like bad for me, right? And so try it out. Mix your different flavors. Use almond butter or sunflower butter, use romaine or parsley or spinach. Just mix it up a little bit, see what you prefer, and this could be a great meal replacement and post-workout treat for you during your metabolic and mood challenge. Also, what's interesting, if you do decide to go and get yourself some Cocoa Bliss, cocoa beans are actually known as mood enhancers, right? They make us feel happy, they make us feel good. And so again, working on your mood and managing your mood at the same time as your metabolism. Have a great day, everyone.